At the 212 Battalion Parade Ground in Maiduguri, the theater commander of the Joint Task Force Northeast Operation, Hadin Kai, used the occasion of the West African Social Activity celebrations to reaffirm the military's dedication to eradicating the remnants of Boko Haram terrorists from the region. News Central's Modu Kirawa completes the report.
A moment to reflect and relieve the usual sound of guns and battles in the front line by troops and other senior officers of the Nigerian army. Although the fight against terrorists in the northeast is not yet over, the army thought it wise for some of its personnel to have some fun. The annual event also aimed at sustaining unity in the barracks, promoting cultural awareness within the diverse families, and interacting in a relaxed atmosphere with minimal military drills.
I would like to thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for his strategic guidance to the Nigerian Army and indeed the theater of operation.
During the festivities of the 2023 West African Social Activities in Maiduguri, the theater commander of the Nigerian Army's Joint Task Force Operation Hadinkai delivered a resolute message to the public.
I assumed command as the theater commander of Operation Hadinkai barely 3 weeks ago. I want to assure you that with your continuous support, we will finally decimate the remnants of Boko Haram terrorists in Borno and other states in the northeast. I therefore urge all troops to support their commanders, remain focused, dogged, and prepared to decisively confront any security threat across the theater.
The theater commander assured attendees that the army's efforts to eliminate the threat of terrorism are ongoing and unwavering.
Your courage and resilience shine brightly. Our armed forces are not just defenders of borders, you are also ambassadors of peace, symbols of hope in the face of adversity.
With the strengthened collaboration between the military and the Borno state government, the hope now for many people is the resettlement of Guzamala, Abadam and Marte local government areas. In Maiduguri for News Central, Morikirawa.
To discuss this further, I'm joined by security analyst Dr. Adamu Ahmed. Thank you for your time, Dr. Ahmed. All right.
Thank you.
Great. Let's start off with this. Now, Maiduguri, particularly Borno State, has enjoyed relative peace in recent times. The governor has actually attributed this to the efforts of the military, particularly also talking about non-kinetic approach, has been very pivotal in sort of achieving lasting peace in the state. He also talked about the idea of, will I call it forgiveness when it comes to repentant terrorists. So I'd like to know your take on this.
Adam, please, can you come again?
Okay, now, Borno State has enjoyed relative peace, in recent times. And the governor, key officers in the state have attributed this largely to non-kinetic approach. What is your, reaction to this?
Thank you very much. I think the most important thing is the idea of the general security framework that try to put members of the public as part of the machineries that will help in the fight against the security challenge we're experiencing, particularly here in the northeastern region. And if you could remember from the time when we have a particular informal structure as a means of fighting against Boko Haram insurgency, we started to see an improvement in that. And it is good for us to have like a general security framework per region, so that each region will look at the security peculiarities and design a plan and a security framework that can help us in the fight against those security challenge. And particularly in the northeastern region, for instance, now that we try not to allow the security operatives alone to fight the challenge without giving them some form of support from members of the public. This support that we try to see improvement from members of the public really help a lot. But we still have a long way to go particularly that we don't have a general guideline of which members of the public are expected to participate, the political elites are expected to participate, and also the security agencies knowing fully well their boundary and where they are expected to help. When we have this kind of synergy.
Dr. Adamo Ahmed, can you hear me? We seem to have lost connection with you. All right. Of course, once we are able to connect with Dr. Adamo Ahmed, security analyst, we will continue the conversation. But still on security matters right now, the Nigerian army has restated its commitment in surmounting the recurrent security challenges in the country. This was made known by the commander